evening, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Talk with Casey and Mike. We appreciate you guys coming to join us one more week. Before we get started into our topic, which is how to know what she wants, Casey and I were talking before, and we have some family members that are going through some things. So when you pray, we ask that you add an extra prayer. We don't put their business out there. We ask that you just pray for our family and all of the things that come along with it. God knows. So when you pray, just God knows what it is. So He'll accept it on those grounds. So we ask for your prayers, and we love you guys. And so, like I said before, how to know what she wants. Um, I'm gonna stay out of trouble on this. When Casey sent this to me today, I was like, "You're just trying to get me in trouble," but I am going to do good today. But that is a it's an interesting subject because different women want different things, and how can I put this? It is up to us as men and up to women also, but I think it's more so. I'll be a chauvinist here. Women are complicated, men are simple for the most part. And so depending on the woman that you like, girlfriend, fiance, so on and so forth, there is a certain amount of attention that I think that we need to pay to our women, and in order to do that, in order to find out what she wants, um, I think we need to pay attention. And I think that there are certain things that we need to do to make a marriage happy, or an engagement, or a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Now, I don't buy into the deal, happy wife, happy life. I think both of you should be happy, but let's not kid ourselves. We know that we want to make our women happy, and we want to make the home a better home for everyone. So what I'm gonna do is, before I start rambling some more, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it off to you, Mr. Jones, before I go into my deal.
Yeah. I don't know what she wants. Um, I would say, first of all, paying attention, listening, spending time. Um, a lot of women feel as though if they have to tell you, then they don't they don't want it. They don't want it, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. If they have to tell you, then they don't want it. And I'm just speaking from my experience as a married man of 27 years. Um, they won't say it all the time. So if you don't spend the proper time with your spouse, understanding what she does, what she likes. Um, for me, I tell you one thing that I did early on is going in the store. Even though hate, I hate going in. I hate going in the stores just shopping. I mean, now I'm 27 years in, like I said. So now I just go and chill, or go to a neighboring store somewhere I like to go. But what I found to be very valuable is paying attention as she shops. Not even walking with her, but walking as I go on another aisle, just paying attention what she's looking at, what she's spending time holding up, and those times that I have paid the attention to what she liked, it was basically a win-win. Even if I couldn't get it, I remember calling my son one time because my wife was with me the whole entire day, and it's like there was only one more. So I had already taken a picture of it. I sent him a picture. I said, "Go get this. I'll send you the money. Just go get it. Go make sure, because there's only one more, and I don't want to risk her not getting that because how long she looked at it."
Right.
Um, for me, if you go to the stores and like I know they are value, or like the Rosses and the Burlingtons, and it's a plethora of those stores out there. But for me, like, I like to go and just find my size. Like, I like to see that it's 30 black shirts. I just need to find my size. I don't like to go through a seek and find store. I, I I used to tell her that I didn't like going into the store, and she was like, "What?" I said that the stores are like Ross, like all you hear is hangers sliding. I'm like, I hate going to them stores because you go in there and you spend so long looking for an item that nobody knows where it's at, including the store. They can't even tell you where it's at. All they can tell you is those are
That's
all the
it.
eights,
Going
those
that
are all
thing.
the tens, those are all the sixes, those. So it's like, whoa. But I found it to be very valuable, because women won't too often say exactly what they want. You know this. I know this. Every man knows this. What is the biggest disagreement in probably most marriages? Let's be real about it. What we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat?
Okay. Okay. So, let me go back. So you and I are different in this respect. Cause you're a man's man. I pick 90% of my wife's clothes when we go shopping. Tanya does not love her. Oh crap! I am getting in trouble. Okay, so
You need me to stop you?
nah, I'm just gonna get in trouble anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have a certain fashion sense, and so when Tanya and I got married,
Hold on. Let me pause you. Hold on. You're very fashionable. So I understand why she probably was like, Mike, well, you just find something you want. Like that's like me. I could wear a black shirt and some jeans every day, or a black shirt and some shorts like every day, or a blue shirt or what, just every single day. So I know how to dress. It's just so
no,
it's
because
like
you know how to dress.
this is easy. This is quick. I'm out. I'm done. As long as I'm pressed, as long as I'm clean, I'm straight. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a few moments to think so you can think your way through the trouble that you was about to get in. So I'm gonna hand it back to you. Baton been handed.
All right. So here I am. When Tanya and I first got together, Tanya, her glasses, she wore the round glasses with the initials on them.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna give you just a few more seconds. Just stick with it. I'm just take a moment. Take a moment. Because I know how fashionable you are. So
This
you
wasn't
just
bad though. This
you
is not
just
bad.
what
No.
go.
Okay.
Go.
So the first thing we did was we went glasses shopping for her. So that might have been a mistake. Now she want all the fashionable glasses because I should just left it. So now we're spending a lot of money on glasses. But I love her and nice glasses. And she was wearing striped shirts, striped short sleeve shirts when we got married. She had a closet full of striped short sleeve shirts. And I'm like, I mean, Tanya's a beautiful lady, whatever. But I'm like, sweetie, we could,
There
you
she
could do
is.
whatever. So I started picking her clothes and we started shopping. And so then it became a thing where because I don't mind. I want what I want, and when she dresses, I know when she puts something on, I'm like, that's it. And she usually knows, that's it. And so now it's the thing where the way she looks, the fashion deal is I know what she likes, and so I know it wasn't her fashion sense. It's more my fashion sense. See, I always wanted to be a man's man, but I know I ain't no man's man, but that's okay. So she she I know what she likes, and so we go out. We and I don't necessarily mind spending. She loves spending time. When we go out, we make it a thing. We go to breakfast. We go to shopping. Then we have lunch and we might go for a walk or something, and then we'll shop again. I don't mind it. Now, would I prefer
Yeah.
to play golf? Yeah, but this Tanya's like you. Tanya want to go, bam, I'm out. And I'm like, no, no, that don't. And no, being honest, okay, all right, now I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh, wait. There's honest, and then there's kind, and then there's like. So, let me. Don't wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. Well, see, with me, I'm Tanya, big ups to you. I mean, I'm simple. My wife, on the other hand, is very extravagant in her taste. Very extravagant. It doesn't matter where we go. If my wife looks at something and she loves it, and then she'll look at the price tag and it's like, I guarantee you it's very expensive. Because that's just your taste. You just love
She just
that's
gravitate toward.
her taste. But she is very creative in how she designs things. So I try to make sure, like, there's things that I buy for her that she really, really likes.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are some things I realized later she didn't really, really like, because it's like 2 Christmases later and this still got a tag on it. It's sitting in the closet. So, like, okay, hey, I don't take offense to that kind of stuff. I just know next time I'll just go with her. But that's the problem with my wife. She loves the kids and grandkids so much. All she wants to do is buy for them when she's shopping.
I got you.
So I almost have to be like,
Just
please don't get the kids anything. Don't get the grands anything. Just go get you something. And she will fill up the buggy. But then when she gets to the register, it's like 3 things. She's, what are you doing? Like, this is, but early in our marriage, that's what we did. Like, we would because of how we budgeted, we really were on one accord with that. Like, if it costs more than $70, $80, like, let's walk around with it, make sure we need it, or make sure we really, really want it. Yeah. And if not, we'll put it back. We don't just want to just frivolously spend. Yeah. So, she adopted that and she stuck with it. It's almost like when she does go get something real nice, she be feeling bad. I'm like, what?
I understand.
Why are you, no, you deserve it. Get whatever you want. Get whatever you want.
Your grandkids, you've been a great mama, grandmama, and so
yeah. So I'm gonna jump back on the dinner thing. Let me not say I have stopped. I have decided that I won't ask, like, what do you want? When she's not cooking or when I'm not cooking, it's like, well, what do you want? For me, my honest to God answer is typically, I don't care. I can eat anything, anywhere you want to go. Yeah. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
But her, I don't care. It's not really, I don't care. So I have come to understand that, all right, these are places that she loves. So if we go to one of these, it's a can't miss. That's what I thought. But yeah, because women have taste for things more than men. Like, it's very seldom that I have a taste for something and I have to have that.
Yeah, I understand.
I have to have that. So I try to go somewhere where I know she loves, get something that I know she's going to eat, she's going to enjoy. So, sometimes I'll just go. Like, and she'll ask me sometimes, well, what do you want? And then I'm going to bring home something for dinner. It doesn't matter. But her doesn't matter. It's not quite the same. So, again, going back to how do I know what she wants? Routine. Like, she doesn't break away from much of what she likes. Okay. So, I know there are safe meals.
Yep.
I know there are safe gifts. I know there are things of that nature that I know that she's going to, even if she doesn't love it, she's going to like it.
I got you.
She's going to enjoy it.
Yep.
So finding what they love, whether it's meals, whether it's clothes, whether it's experiences, whether it's travel, whether it's destinations. It's kind of like, if you don't just get it out of her, you just
Yep.
have to know. You just have to know.
Yep. But that takes time.
It takes time. It takes time. Yeah, that's intimacy.
And to get to that point, you're gonna go through some stuff, picking the wrong thing. You just, for all of you guys out there, it's just gonna take some time. Oh, side note, Casey did all that to try and save me, y'all, from saying something stupid. So that was the whole point of he took a little long to help me out. So I appreciate it, and I rethought some stuff.
There you go. Okay.
Just let everybody know it takes time, but this is what I wanted to say. I had to mature. I had to change, and I'm not just talking about Tanya, because my thought growing up was you just want the truth. People, I mean, because you can't go wrong with just telling any woman, whatever, the truth. I'm not saying you love God. I'm not saying lie, but hey, just saying what you said, the truth. Now, people probably thought I was crazy because I would say things and I was just going on because you asked, and so
very vividly.
and so I had to not change. I had to, what's the word? I don't change completely because my wife knows who I am. And so, but when I was in relationships before her, let's say girlfriends or whatever, and this is an example. This is an example, and this is random. I don't really have a person. I'll just say that I had to not change, because what's the word I'm looking for? I had to modify. I had to modify my honesty because
it was brutal.
So you remember?
Yes.
But in my mind, I thought, I was like, this is what
I know.
That's what I thought. I thought that this is what you want. But then you get older and you're like, no. Just don't say anything. Just don't say it.
It's just your honesty was brutal, but it was brutal to no matter who you talk to. It was just like, and I won't even say brutal. It was just direct.
But I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad or me. I wasn't any of that stuff.
Right, and I don't think people understood that. Like, it
right.
wasn't.
And if you don't know me, then,
right.
If you don't know me, like, who do you think he is? Yeah.
Like somebody was like, "Well, I'm gonna ask you a question." It's like, hold on, wait a minute. He's gonna answer your question, and he's not gonna fix it up. He's not gonna. He ain't finna douse no smell good on it. It's just finna boom. And yeah, I remember a lot of those situations. I remember, walking away like, dang, Mike.
So through the years, for the most part, I made modifications to it. And the modifications didn't mean that I'm lying to my wife, that I'm doing this, that I'm doing that. Because my thought was, I want you to tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Baby, you hate this hairstyle. You do? Okay, well, I'm gonna do something different. Because to me, it was, I want to do better. So you tell me what you think is wrong, because I'll do what you want me to do. But I think that Tanya asked very little of me. And now I'm getting ready to get in trouble. So I'm gonna say it before you stop me. She asked very little of me because she knows that's what I want. And if she asks, she's like, oh, he gonna ask something to me, and I don't want to hear it. So I think that she's like, you fine. And I try to meet her. I try to meet her needs. I try to get her what she wants. I do. I bend over backwards to make Tanya happy because I guess we're at an age. I mean, if you're happy, because there's so little to fight. The things are so ridiculous. Things that people fight over these days. It is so,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
get to a certain age, and it's like, well, that's not even worth the whatever. And if that makes you happy, because you were talking about meals, I'm just like you. I'm like, man, I don't care. Some people live to eat. Some people eat to live. I am an eat to live. If you got nourishment, I give it to the day. Tanya, if a hole in the wall is, baby, that look dangerous. Well, I just want to I want to try it. Okay, we might not come out of this
Yeah.
thing alive, but we'll go in there and try this food. She loves that. Primarily, she loves Mexican food, and I know that's safe. I know Mexican food is just super safe, but sometimes she'll get an inkling to go and do this. And so for me, I'm like, okay, okay. But when we first got together, we didn't have anything. I didn't hardly have any money. She didn't hardly have whatever. So Tanya wanted me to take time to write something out, or to write poetry, or do something that took time to do. Because just
And that
because you
works
have,
for her.
and it
Yeah.
totally works for her. Like
Yeah.
right now, if I say, Tanya, I'm gonna go get you a whatever purse that costs this, or I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna spend 2 hours to sit down and really think about something to write. That the thing that I wrote down every time,
Right.
every time.
Right. So
And that's good.
what happens when you go somewhere and she agreed to go, but she doesn't like the food when it comes out? Food is too cold. Food is not what she expected, or um,
So when that happens, then she's very easygoing. No lie. We'll get up and go to another restaurant. We'll pay because I don't like the complaining about food. Because if they take your food back,
yeah, yeah,
you don't know what's coming. So I try to be very polite to everyone. If she gets food and she don't like it, she's like, this wasn't good. And she'll be like, we know not to come here again. Then we'll just go somewhere else and really eat. So
yeah.
she's easy that way. She's difficult because it's hard to know what she likes sometimes with certain things because she's so like I don't like, oh my gosh, I was gonna say simple, but she's not simple. She just doesn't like. I would, she doesn't like complicated. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. That's a lie. When we first got together, she was simple. She was like, I don't whatever. Then we started doing a little bit better, and then her taste changed. I'm like, what happened to the time when we first got together and do whatever? So with certain things,
Right.
she loves shoes and she loves purses.
Yeah, yeah, and those are things I think most women is, as long as you know
Yeah.
what they like as far as shoes and purses and fragrances and things like that. I think that's a win-win. Now you can totally screw that up too, because
Ooh.
yeah, you can come back with something that's like, just because the name is on it, you thought that you was doing something that's like,
Yep.
Either I don't have anything to wear with that color, or that's too big. That purse is too big. I was looking for
Oh, the
the
purse.
skinny
I was like,
purse
touch my
instead.
clothes. I was like, oh, never do
Oh,
that.
no. I typically don't, like, if it's just something that I really, really like, I'd be like, I just want to see. I want to
Right.
see you in this. I think this
Right.
color would look nice on you.
Right.
And if she likes it, she doesn't, I'll take it back or whatever.
I'll take it back
But
right then. So
you
if
take,
I look on her face, oh, you don't like this. We finna go back to, and I'll get it right then, and we'll go take it back. So that's a little bit of the old Michael in there, because I know I'm like, oh, you don't like this. She's like, oh no, I do. I'm like, no, you don't.
no, you
Let's
don't.
go. And then when you're like, well, fine. See, I knew you didn't like it. Then we'll go take it back.
Right. And that comes from knowing each other.
Yes.
That just comes
Yes.
from knowing each other, being upfront, being honest, and sharing those times, sharing the laughs, sharing the the details about certain things. I mean, if you can't, get that intimate with your spouse where you know all the simple details, all of the words that she's gonna say, that she's trying to say,
Yeah.
and like you said earlier, you just had to learn how to word things. And it's, let me say this without any male chauvinist arrows, because this is scripture that the woman is the weaker vessel. So where we can be direct with men, like with men, you got to be, don't send me no signs.
Yeah.
I don't need no seek and find. I don't need to,
Just
I
tell
don't
me.
need to try and figure out what's going on up here. Just tell me. Like, I trust me, I want it straight up front, and I can go from there. I can do whatever I need to do with the information that I have. But like, we can't always be that way with women. Like you said, like, how do I look in this? Like, I'm almost certain of what you might say. Mine is not so. I'm almost certain. And it's the look. It's the look. It's like,
Right.
I ain't got to say nothing else.
Yeah.
But
On to the
when you
next one.
have that, when you have those relationships and you've gotten close enough where without even knowing, there's some
Yeah.
things that I've seen her open, and it's like, okay, that's going back to the store. We're not even. I'm glad I got the receipt still in my pocket. But
Yeah.
it's interesting that you can continue finding things out after so many years.
Yep.
It's very interesting. It's like my wife loves like ornate stuff, or French provincial, those type of things, and like
Frank
er,
Prudential.
early on, I didn't know that,
Uh-huh.
but she just has a degree of taste that it's like, whoa. When she, like with me, it was automobiles. Like, I could look at a automobile, and with it being beat up or whatever, and in my mind, I can say, okay, this is what can
I
make
know what
this
I can
car
do.
or this. She does the same thing with a room or with a wardrobe, and it's like, I'm just getting pieces. I'm like, I don't know how this finna, and it's like, whoa,
She makes it work. She
okay,
put it in there. Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So yeah, it's those things that we have to, and especially men, we have to take the time to pay attention. The women
it's
need
time. It's
our
time.
emotional connection, not just the physical connection. You brothers and all us brothers, if anybody is doing it, like, that connection should not just be for a moment that we're hoping is going to happen,
Mhm.
but just because what she's hoping for is the rub on the shoulder. What she's hoping for is the snuggle time on the sofa. What she's hoping for is the peck on the neck. What she's hoping for is just a walk with hand in hand. We may be hoping for what all of that's going to lead up to, but if we if we just, what was that?
Frank. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lord. Okay. All right. Yeah. So if we are doing those things only on those days, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the weekends, like, but it ain't done it nothing
Yeah.
Monday through Thursday. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
it's like, come on, man, we got to put in the effort. I remember my grandmother saying to me, right before we got married, she said, "Baby, what you did to get her, you do it to keep her."
Right.
And I
Right.
was paying attention. My grandma always saw me opening the door, letting her out the car door, opening the door to let her in the house. And those are just things that we grew up doing, just out of sheer respect.
Right.
And continue doing that, and making sure that they feel the value. Women want to be protected, they want to be valued, they want to be provided for. And that's not all women. I ain't speaking for all women. So you women out there that's doing on your A game, and I don't need no man, y'all go ahead, keep moving. I mean, I appreciate any woman for what she brings to the table, and any man that is in a relationship with a woman. Just make sure that you don't lose focus of her needs, because
Absolutely.
men, we need things. And I think we expect for them to give us our needs without, like you said, women are more complicated. So men, we like a light switch. There's on, there's off.
Yeah. Yep.
Women are like a jet cockpit.
That's right.
Like there's all of the dials and the gauges and the, and it's like, dude, if you don't know how to drive this thing, you might need to let somebody, you know what I'm saying? Let her handle it.
That's right.
So you gotta learn what all of these triggers are. You gotta learn what all of these dials and these gauges are for, in order not to have a rocky landing or a rocky takeoff or a rocky flight, so it's vital to the success of a lasting and loving marriage, knowing what she wants and how to go about doing it for her, how to go about doing it. Every woman don't want a surprise, every woman don't like being surprised, but a surprise don't have to be, it's one thing to give somebody something they weren't expecting. It's another thing to have a house full of people and you're giving it to them.
Yeah.
You also got to know that, like, is she an introvert? Is she an extrovert? Does she like a lot of people around? Does she like intimate settings? Go and do what's necessary. Do what's necessary to know what she's going to appreciate.
Absolutely. You are totally right. And all of that takes time. All of it takes time and effort, but you have to put your time in the right place. You have to put your time in the right place because doing things that you think she likes that she hadn't shown you, you go get her the same thing and she's not paying attention. You just say, "Ooh, I spent $1,000 on this," and give it to her. Then you go and play football, and she's like, "I didn't want this." It's giving and paying attention, just like when you go to a restaurant or you buy her something. It's looking at her face and saying, "Oh, okay, my bad. We won't do this again." But again, it's just communication. Communication can fix so many things. Communication can make things so much better, but it takes the time to do it. I mean, it really does take the time to do it. Your marriage is an investment. Your wife is an investment, just like you're an investment to her. You put into it. The more you put into it, the better things come out of it. And so, if you invest in it, it's absolutely going to make things better as far as your marriage goes. So, and it's just not a one-sided thing. We're men and we're talking about our side, but that goes for women too. So it's we're talking about this side because we've been married. Casey's married 27 years. We've been married for 23. So, I mean, we know a little bit about what we're talking about, but our situation is not the same for everyone.
Absolutely not.
But experience, and hopefully you can learn from it. I mean, and we had to learn from our people. We had to learn. We're different than our fathers, but we had so many other father figures that we learned from, our grandmothers and aunts or whatever. So you take those things in and you sift through it and you take the best things and you go from there.
Right. That's it. All right, gentlemen, don't forget to cherish her. Don't forget what you said in your vows that you would do, So if you don't forget those things and you continue to give her the best version of you, I think it's going to be all right.
Absolutely.
Again, let's talk with Casey and Mike. You want to send any questions to Let's Talk CaseyMike@gmail.com. We would love to hear your input. Feel free to email us at any time. We always check. We're always looking for other questions, other topics. So again, we appreciate you all for joining us tonight for Let's Talk with Casey and Mike. Peace.
Peace out. Love you guys. Take care.